Wednesday, May 27th edition of the Southwest Florida Daily Tour of Homes and Foreclosures. And boy, did we see the foreclosures and short sales in the last week. In the coming week, we're going to take a look at the condos. Since we've taken a look at a lot of houses and the foreclosures and short sales and regular sales, we're going to take a look at condos because I had 3 or 4 or 5, well, maybe 6 or 10 people write me saying they'd like to look at some condos and things along those lines. So we're going to start at the lower end of the walk to the beach condos, or condos that are on the Gulf in the beach areas of Fort Myers Beach and or Sanibel Island here in the next coming tours. But first, let's take a look at today's Market Watch. This isn't the Market Watch search system. I know I use Market Watch because this is just kind of a daily overview that I take a look at every morning. Now, as you know, I do all the stats and market figures for the Board of Realtors, and I do that 30-page report, which, by golly, I just remembered I'm going to review that with you this week as well. It's already done, and it's posted under Market Reports on the Facebook page, but I really want to review it with you because so many people, I would say, pretty much everybody who comes to town really doesn't have a firm grasp on how brisk the market is and really what they need to do to take advantage of the market and get the best deal they possibly can. As you can see here, we've still got more pending and more being sold every day that's going on the market. That's driving prices up. Prices went up last month alone 4%. If you're waiting until this season, prices are always going to go up in the season, and they'll go up another 7% come October. So if you're waiting to buy, you really need to get on your horse and ride on down here and find yourself that perfect place, because you're going to hold it for 2 years from now and make 30 to 40%. So it's a pretty good rise right now going on down here in the Southwest Florida real estate market. However, you need to know that if you're in that under $300,000 and specifically under that $250,000 price range, the best buys go very quickly, have multiple offers, and pretty much bidding going on across the board. I would say that if you're looking for a house under $250,000, you're going to probably be putting in 6, 8, 10, maybe even 12 offers. So it's going to take a few weeks of your time. It's not something that you'd normally do on a vacation. So you got to work with us ahead of time, get all your ducks in a row, really sift and sort through all the listings. We can even take videos of them and go see them for you before you get here, so that you have the top ones picked out that you can see on Monday, so that you can try to make a bid on them. Remember, the houses that you see on Monday is somebody else's Friday who started last week, and that's probably the biggest thing to learn. Folks, don't forget, every day I do a tour, I also post the tour in PDF listing form, which looks like this, with all the pictures and the property information under the Home Searches button on the Facebook page. So you can really scroll through all the listings just like you would in listing form, and get an idea about them, and give me a call and I'll answer any questions that you may have about the listings. But that's how I do them on that as well. Well, let's start with today's tour. Got a great tour of condos for you today. Now, these are condos in all sizes. We're going to start at the very bottom. Entry-level condos for waterfront, walk to the beach, Gulf front, waterfront kind of condos. We're going to start with this one right here off of Estero Boulevard down in Fort Myers Beach. This is at the Pink Shell Resort. 142.5. This is direct Gulf front, turnkey, second floor. Again, turnkey meaning you know, everything goes, the towels, cups, saucers, everything, so you can use it the next day, or, you know, it's ready for your rental the very next day after you close. So this is a nice investment vacation property with great occupancy rate. The owners get full access to the amenities year-round, including 3 resort pools, tennis, poolside bars, restaurants, and all that good stuff in the Pink Shell Resort. Owners get perks of staying 2 weeks in season and 2 weeks out of season. Folks, you got to be careful on the lower end condos, and what I mean by lower end is that under 200 or under 250 price range. A lot of these are what they're called condo hotels, and that is that they're run for a rental program to make money for the hotel situation, and then you basically are buying a couple weeks, usually in season and out of season, and the rest of the time they're going to require it to be used in a rental program. So it's not like your own personal condo that you can come and go and rent it out as you please. You got to really watch that. But again, at $142,000, it gets you started in a great investment property down here on the beach. Now this one here is on Estero Boulevard, again, Pink Shell Resort, about 400 square foot. This is the lowest price direct front turnkey. This one's a first floor listing at $143,000. You know, some of the nice things about Pink Shell, of course, is it's a resort site setting because, again, it's a condo hotel, that sort of thing. You get to use it 2 weeks in season and 2 weeks out of season, or owners may trade up to a larger unit. This rare unit has one king-size bed, the granite counters in the kitchen and the bathroom, cooktop. You know, it's got 1,500 feet at least of white sugary sand right out the back door. So if you're looking for an investment condo hotel kind of thing, work for you, it's kind of more or less the idea of a timeshare. This would be one at $143 to consider. As is this one at $147. Again, this is at the Pink Shell. This is a third floor unit. So here we've covered the first floor, the second floor, and the third floor, and you can see how the prices usually go up. About $10,000 a floor is pretty common across the board on condominiums down on the beach. Now this one is $149. This is in the Sanibel View Villas at $149. Again, right off Estero Beach. It's right on the Gulf, white sand in your backyard, direct Gulf front access, and Sanibel View is right across the waterway. So the resort here is on 12 acres with 1,500 feet of white sugary sand. The best sunsets from your private screen balcony. You got studio style condo here. 3 pools, one with a spray park. Tennis, it's got full service spa and salon in the kids area, plus a rental program, pool-sized bar, fitness centers. You can walk to Times Square and Bowditch County Park, or you could go down to, of course, the award-winning most romantic beach down there off of Lover Key State Park, which is on the opposite end of the island. But here's some of the nice things that make Sanibel Views really a nice condo, and it's under the $150,000 mark at $149,000. Remember, I'm going to put all the photos and whatsoever in the PDF listing form that you can go on the Facebook page and take a look at. Now there you can see the sunset going down here in front of this nice condo, again on Estero Boulevard. This is back at the Pink Shell Resort at $159. Now this is even a floor higher. This is a 4th floor unit at the Pink Shell Resort. So again, it's the same old thing. You can use it 2 weeks in season, 2 weeks out of season, or you can upgrade to a larger unit. The rest of the year you have to keep it in their rental program, also known kind of as a condo hotel type of situation. Now this is another one over at the Sanibel View Villas at $164,900. Again, it's off of Estero Boulevard, right down there on Fort Myers Beach, and the white sand is your backyard on this one. This one's about 500 square foot, whereas the other ones are 400 or 500 square foot, more like a studio hotel, and there's a kitchenette area in it. 1 bedroom, 1 bath, and these were built in 1990. This one here is right now at $164,900. Got some nice view photos there. Now let's move on to the Sandpiper. Now I've had several guests that have bought homes from me that have stayed at the Sandpiper out on the Gulf. They seem to really enjoy it here. This is a 500 square foot, 1 bedroom, 1 bath unit built in 1970, and as you can see, it's right on the Gulf. Right on Estero Boulevard, the Sandpiper Golf Resort is located towards the southern half of the beach for easy access from Bonita's and Naples, with fantastic shopping and dining right by. Hey, they just completed a full renovation of all the rooms, so everything you see in the rooms are brand new. The units, this particular unit's a 2nd floor unit with the pool in the courtyard and the beach views just steps away. The owner can use the unit 2 weeks in season, January through April, and 6 weeks out of season. So just so you know, a lot of nice things about this one. It's also being offered turnkey at $164,900. Now this one's at the Sandpiper Golf as well. A little bit more money. It's a little bit larger. It's 560 square foot, 1 bedroom, 1 bath. This is a pretty nice deal. This is a 3rd floor unit and a larger floor plan. It does have on-site rental program, which charges 45% of the gross income. Most rentals are about 18% of the gross, but over $14,000 in owner net rental income last year. So the owner basically rented this out last year and made $14,000 after all expenses. So the owners can use this unit up to 56 days per year for personal use. So this particular one, you can use up to 56 days of personal use, $179,000. Okay, this one's on Estero. This one's at Casa Playa Resort. This one here is a smaller unit. It's about 400 square foot, 1 bedroom, 1 bath, built in 98. $189,900. This is an affordable beachfront investment with over $20,000 in income in 2013. Again, an on-site rental program is optional. This is a 3rd floor studio unit with a lot of upgrades in it. It does have brand new countertops. It's freshly decorated. It's got a nice private balcony on it with pretty nice views that you can see from this particular location. Very nice pool area and pool covered area, and be a great one that you're always going to keep full. It's going to rent real well for you, and $189,900 won't break the bank. Now, all the tours that we're showing you today is under the $250,000 price range. So these are the units on water, on beach, under $250,000, and this one comes in right at $209,900. This is on Estero Beach Boulevard. This is one of the best kept secrets down here. This is very nice styling. You're going to stroll by the white sandy beaches, or you're going to enjoy a day of fishing from your own dock. Did you hear that right? You got your own dock and beach from this one. Lots of shopping and fine detail, all within walking distance, and you don't have to deal with having to rent it so many days a year or whatsoever. This one you can do as you please. It is being sold furnished at $209,900. So if you want to put a boat in your backyard, it's going to cost you no less than $209,900 right now for waterfront, golf front type condos down on Fort Myers Beach. This is the least expensive condo on the water at $209,900. Okay, now we're over on Periwinkle. Can you believe there's even one on Sanibel under $250,000? This one's in Captain's Walk. Now, I know Sanibel well. I live there. I work there. I can answer all your questions about any of the beach communities, Fort Myers Beach, how much the fees are, what the amenities are. I know them all like the back of my hand. I'd be more than honored to work with you on finding the perfect condo. And this one's over on Captain's Walk, the least expensive condo out on Sanibel, and anything that's the least expensive anywhere in Southwest Florida is simply not going to last. So this one is in the best buy category for a 1 bedroom, 1 bath. Built in 71, about 700 square foot. This baby would rent as often and as much as you possibly wanted it rented. This is a very nice top floor condo conveniently located on the east end at Sanibel at Captain's Walk. It's easy access to the Sanibel Marina. The features on this one, let me tell you, I noticed crown moldings, newer air conditioning, impact windows and door, plus the entire condo was repiped in 2013. Sanibel Island, folks, I got to tell you, is world famed as a beautiful seaside resort endowed with miles of pristine beaches, excellent shelling, boating, wildlife habitat, golf, cultural attractions, and scenic bike paths. There are social memberships available for purchase at the Dunes Golf and Country Club. So this particular owner has a Dunes membership so that you can enjoy all their pool and facilities over there as well. So here you go, the least expensive condo out on Sanibel, $229,000 for that great 1 bedroom, 1 bath. Now this one here is back on the beach. This is Lovers Key Beach and Resort. Now this is a condo's got great views, value, and location, so you got it all here. It's priced to sell. It's got beautiful bay views from the balcony. It's a wonderful opportunity to own your own slice of paradise here. It's a 1 bedroom, 1 bath, built in 2000, 783 square foot inside, 800 square foot total. It's got a resort-sized pool with a custom waterfall and a very nice tropical setting and a great restaurant right next door. It's been beautifully redone community room. Look at that pool. Can you see yourself sitting underneath that waterfall on a day like today where it's going to be 91 and absolutely paradise beautiful? Hey, I'll tell you what, this is a buy at $245,000. And the last unit we have on our tour today is, again, at Lovers Key. This one's $249,900. It's about a 600 square foot unit under air, 725 square foot unit totaling. This baby's got sizzling sunsets, let me tell you. It's got a great view from the lanai over Lovers Key State Beach Park to the Gulf of Mexico. Now, Lovers Key State Park, if you need to look it up, is always voted the most romantic beach in the country. It's simply great for shelling, beaching, kayaking, canoeing through because my son and I go there there all the time and fish out of the kayaks. If you're looking for an income-producing property with on-site rental service, it's available here as a carefree option that owners who want to rent their units anyway. I always advise you rent your own units. I'll show you exactly how to do it. You're not only going to save the 19%, but you're going to keep your unit fuller and make more money for it if you do it yourself. And trust me, it's very, very simple to do it. All the services are in town, and you can do it all with the use of your computer, or of course you can have us do it as well. This unit is the best unit for the money right now at Lover's Key. Don't miss out on this one, and don't wait. It's not going to last at $249,900. Let me tell you, you're going to be sitting and having a glass of wine overlooking that pool out there to the Gulf of Mexico and be saying, geez, why'd we wait so long? Well, there you have it, folks. That wraps up a tour of all the waterfront, Gulf access, beach type condos here in Southwest Florida under $250,000. Tomorrow I'm going to bring you $250,000 to $300,000, and the next day from $300,000 to $350,000, and then we'll see where we want to go from there. I've already looked at all the condos up to about $800,000. I know where the best buys are, including the foreclosures and the short sales anywhere in Southwest Florida, and I'd be happy to set you up and show you exactly where those are. If you're wanting to get a custom search of homes and condos specifically detailed to exactly what you're looking for, that's called our Market Watch or our Home Search. Which one depends on your time frame. You got to give Carol a call to get set up on that, unfortunately, or fortunately anyway. It only takes about 5 minutes. Give her a call today, 239-872-7736. And I always hear from people say, well, we don't want to bother you guys, we know you're busy. Hey, that's our job. We have our cell phones, we answer them all the time, and you're never any bother. Give us a call. This is Alan Smith, wishing you a warm, sunny Southwest Florida day. Bye-bye now.